How long gone? Super Tuesday here in New York City. Them jeans. What's Gucci?
Super Tuesday. Yeah, I'm just over here. Winter is kind of here. Thanksgiving is in the air. I put up my Christmas lights yesterday. I was up on the big ladder, 16-footer.
Oh shit! I mean, for you, that's a regular size ladder. The fact that you decorate for Christmas is one of the most fascinating things about you. I just don't understand it on principle, but
You're not a festive MF like I am.
no, it's not even about that. It obviously feels nice to like drive down a street full of houses decorated beautifully. It just seems like a lot of work just to take it down. That's all.
It's obvious to most people. For you, it's not that obvious to, but I understand I don't know. I think it's more so like it would be more sad and upsetting if it wasn't decorated versus I have to take all of this shit down in one.
Really?
And in a month and a half.
I see. I mean, I find,
or maybe just like my brain is just like that's just not even a possibility.
Yeah, there's no option. I mean,
it's just what must be done.
That's how I feel about Rush Hour 4. So I'm glad the powers that be are kind of making that happen.
Are you talking about the film Rush Hour 4 that Trump said we need to?
Trump executive producing with canceled Brett Ratner back in the saddle directing. It's like, you always talk about Hollywood. What can we do? Here's what we can fucking do. Let's get Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan. Let's get them back together. Let's get Trump behind the camera. Trump's got the headphones on in Video Village. He's not giving notes, but he's watching.
He has thoughts. He's getting dailies, but he's not in Video Village.
He has thoughts. Thank God he has thoughts.
Okay, so you're saying, I do talk about that a lot. I love the statistics of Hollywood. What's that box office? What's the P&L? And you're saying Trump, he just gets things done. Look, does he get them done well? Does he get them done legally? No, but he's a doer. I mean, I'm not joking. He literally is a doer. Like everyone is sitting around, like we should totally do that. We should plan it. And Trump's like, let's build it now.
Yeah.
Let's do it illegally.
Do you know how many times I've wanted to add a wing onto my house and I haven't done it? I've just beat around the bush and, kicked the tire, worried about how. He just built one, bro. He added one to the White House. That's
fellas. Is it gay to pull a permit? Perhaps.
Very, 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 very. If you pull a permit, you're bitch made. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
Deal with the consequences like a man. Come on.
I'm happy Rush Hour 4 is coming out. I won't see it, but I'm glad that people are. So 2 things today that I've seen that people are upset about. Mm-hmm. One is Rush Hour 4. Which is obviously a harmless and funny, stupid thing that the
I didn't know people were upset about that.
Well, I think maybe upset's the wrong word. Maybe they're flabbergasted by the fact that the president has intervened to make a movie.
Like where the government's on the verge of shutdown, jobs are in the tank, the price of turkeys are up 24%. I could go on, and he's saying like, you know what, fourth Rush Hour is maybe that's an idea. A film that hasn't been out. When was Rush Hour 3? Whatever, 15 years ago?
I've never seen any Rush Hours, so I'm happy.
I also have famously never seen any Rush Hours.
Wow, look
Part
at
of
that.
me knew that it wasn't cool even back then.
Yeah, cool is not the word I would use. But then comedian, I know your favorite comedian, Louis C.K., famously canceled for jerking off behind a plant. Is he was seen on the streets of New York City making out with a woman, age appropriate woman, and she is the widow of beloved actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. Mm-hmm. So people are mad that he's happy, basically, and that I guess, and this is what I was saying in the group chat, it's like 2 fucking 55-year-old adults doing what they want really isn't news to me. Mm-hmm. But I guess that we can't see Louis happy even though he's rich.
Yeah, and I guess the problem with Louis is that as a rich, middle-aged white man, he's been doing whatever he wants, whether that's right or wrong. So that's why people are like, I think it's mainly because Philip Seymour Hoffman is such a beloved actor, taken away too early. And his stock has only, it's just kind of like the way like Kurt and Courtney, you know what I mean? Like and whoever Courtney Love is going to date after Kurt Cobain It doesn't matter if it's Gandhi
yeah,
or
it's
you
tough.
know, it's just like, how dare you?
No offense to Philip Seymour Hoffman, but I mean, I don't really even care about Nirvana, but I think they gave us a little more than he did. But legendary actor, beloved, and also
Debatable.
one of those guys who now everybody is like, he's a style icon, you know, like after the fact. And like, I think he was just wearing a flannel shirt and jeans and he was fat, but like, by all means, I mean, let's celebrate the guy. He was very talented.
Look, at the time, it seemed pretty normal, but in retrospect, compared to the way people dress currently,
yeah.
Philip Seymour Hoffman did, in fact, have that shit on the same way we looked at Robin Williams and Phil Hartman and all these other people. When everyone, or even fucking George Costanza, you look back and you're like, damn.
All right, Ronnie,
compared
fine, stop. All right, Kith, you gotta slow down. Jason's casting Kith right now on the mic. You gotta chill.
Bro, I don't even know what does he have to do with Kith?
Kith has famously photographed George Costanza in Kith, as well as Jerry Seinfeld and other.
Sorry, I don't really look at Kith ads, but I believe you.
Your algorithm is so fucked up that I believe that you somehow miss those and see the shit. The other thing that we were talking,
I don't follow Kith, but I know that you work in like fashion, so you.
I don't follow. I want to be very clear. I don't follow Kith. Kith follows me. Kith finds me.
Hey,
whether you want it or not,
Kith.
Kith will find you. If you live in New York City and you're over the age of 35 and you've bought jeans before, Kith will find your ass.
Not ironically, not unlike the Grim Reaper. He will find your ass.
It is the Grim Reaper. The other thing that we've been talking about this morning is The Cut posted a first person essay from a, I guess, actor, I content creator, a young woman.
Actually, I don't know if it was first person. I think somebody wrote the story, but based heavily on this other person's life. Just to be
okay. But it's basically like, I can't watch Rachel Sennett's I Love LA because I'm unsuccessful and they are. Is kind of what so that to me is literally like, if I play guitar, then I can't listen to the Beatles because they're so much better. Like, where does this end? You know what I mean? Like think about this. Like, I play basketball with my buddies 3 times a week. I can't watch the NBA because they're just so much better than me.
Yeah.
Like, how did we get here?
I think the thing is, it's an age thing, and I think the story mentions it a little bit when you're like, all right, this person has found success at the age of 23. I'm the age of 20. I have 3 more years to make it, and if I don't, I'm a failure. And then you wake up and you're 27 and the 23-year-olds are still taking your job, and then it begins to weigh on you. But I think what this person is doing is, I mean, obviously, you know, it reads like a live journal diary and not something that should be published in a nationwide media outlet like The Cut.
Maybe you're not aware of what The Cut publishes, but this is right.
Maybe I'm giving
on
The
par.
Cut too much. I'm giving The Cut too much credit. I don't know. I don't read The Cut, so I don't know.
Not even credit. It's just like, we're talking about it. It works.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
This is smart.
It is juicy.
Yeah, it's smart.
But I mean, it's just, I guess it's just kind of rage bait, or just like easy to make fun of. But people in that position, you can never say like, hey, the reason why you're not famous is because you're not attractive enough or talented enough. Or cool enough, and whatever that combination of those 3 things are that famous people who find success have, whatever it is, Philip Seymour Hoffman, his talent outweighed his looks, obviously, and he was just that good. She maybe is just not that good, and nowadays, it's very easy to blame other people and other things. And there was another story about like a thing that was going viral about a woman complaining that she's like an amazing singer and she didn't have enough money to get studio time with the pros, and that's the only reason why, and everyone's like dunking on her like, bro, look at Soulja Boy made
his
first song on a fucking phone. Steve Lacy made it in GarageBand on a fucking iPad.
I mean, fuck that, bro. Our favorite bands made it on a fucking 4-track Tascam. We can take it all the way back.
Period. But I think that it might be like, so if this person is like, okay, I'm watching everyone else lap me in Hollywood, I'm never going to get the big call up. I'm never going to be the star that I've been dreaming about. I'm not going to be a failure. So it's like a little bit of plan B, pull the emergency chute. I'm going to write this essay, get some sympathy points. Maybe some podcasts on Dear Media will have me on to tell my story. Maybe a young filmmaker will feel bad for me and cast me in a little indie short, whatever, just like a Hail Mary.
I wish it was that calculated. I think it's strictly pathetic. Like I don't think
Oh,
I
it's
don't
definitely
think
pathetic.
but I'm saying if this person was thinking it through that hard, they would be successful because that's what it takes is some sort of planning and thought.
Well,
But
there's a compliment for me in there somewhere, Chris. I like that.
I just don't understand this line of thinking. Like the whole point is that there are some people that are better than you, and you should look at them and be inspired or driven to be better, not discouraged. Like I'm 43 years old and I'm a fucking loser who hasn't done anything. I hope that at 50 I'll have done something that I'm proud of. You know, I don't understand. Like I think the age thing is so crazy, but I feel like as you get older, you learn that that's not really how it is. Like of course we see the people that are 27 and successful, but there's a lot of people who are rich and successful that it took 20 years. That's not, it's not really, it's not realistic for, I would say 99.9% of society.
Yeah. Yeah. I think people, when you want to be whatever it is from childhood and you have your vision of what that is and where it starts and what it looks like, and it doesn't, the plan doesn't line up with the timeline, your brain starts scrambling. And I mean, I feel a little bad for her because she's sort of, I'm assuming the rest of the world is laughing at her, right?
I think you're either laughing at her or you feel the same way, but you don't want to admit it. I think those are the two, because you realize that it's like unbelievable, like crybaby behavior. But I just don't, it's just, I don't know, man. Some people are good, some people aren't. Some things happen, some things don't. You kind of just got to let go and let God, is my advice for any 27-year-old aspiring Rachel Sennott.
I do agree. I do agree. Yeah, and there's so many other, just stick with it. Whatever you're good at, whatever your dream, ideal scenario to pair with your soul and your life. Maybe it hasn't been created yet. When I was born, podcasts didn't exist. And now...
That's why I can't listen to Rogan. He's just too good. It's discouraging. I can't. I mean,
when you were born, The Office wasn't even an idea in Ricky Gervais's mind. And now look at you.
And now look at me. All right, we have a guest today. Friend of the show, Hailey Benton Gates, is a writer, director, actress. She has a new movie called Atropia that stars Aaliyah Shawkat and Callum Turner. She just did a Mew Mew thing. She's everywhere. She's a Vice alumni. One of my favorite type of people to have on How Long Gone. Let's see if Shane took her in the helicopter to Atlantic City. How in the inner circle was she is a great question. She also has just a great head of hair, which I wanted to point out up top.
Okay.
Just a nice head of hair, which is, obviously something I take notice of.
Yeah, and I knew who she was for a long time from watching her show on Vice back then. She was kind of she was the Tony Bourdain addressing. She'd go to these crazy far-flung locale, visit the Congo and Afghanistan, and see how they got that shit on over there. And we got to hang out a bunch at Charlie and George's wedding, actually. So happy to have her on. She's cool. Let's give her a jingle.
I'll have to say though, you're wearing a what looks to be a shirt with your initials embroidered on it, which I like that. And you came camera ready, even though that's not what we do here.
I like to look good always.
Wow, must be nice. Must be nice.
Even when you're podcasting.
I've actually never done a podcast, so
I don't believe that.
Are you serious?
I've never done a podcast.
This is number one?
You didn't do Rogan? I swear you did Rogan.
Oh my God, I would be so great on Rogan.
Why do you think that? You have a lot of archery experience.
You know what those guys have in common that I wonder if you're interested in is they really love boxing and MMA. All of the sort of bro quote unquote podcasts love boxing and MMA to the point where I
fucking
feel
awesome. That's why
I feel isolated from them. I feel separated from them because I don't love the art of two men beating each other up shirtless.
Yeah, that's not really my vibe.
I didn't think so, but I've been surprised.
Yeah, we're here to talk more so about Callum Turner and things like that, But then the fact that you have him in a movie is just a coincidence. We would have been discussing him and his body
anyway.
Otherwise. Yeah. But by the way,
where are you guys? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm in my house. He's in his house. I'm in LA. He's in New York.
Nice.
Where are you? You look like you're in some sort of office.
You're in the Track Shot Studios?
I'm in an airport hotel in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Oh shit! You got food poisoning? You good?
Damn, fly out. What's his name?
All right, so you're in San. I assume this is work related.
I'm lending a hand on a dock, but the vibe is pretty interesting down here.
Sure. What in what sense? What interesting is a interesting word to use? Can you give us maybe what you mean by that exactly?
There's like 5,000 troops down here.
U.S. troops from our beautiful country.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
I mean,
got it.
this is the U.S., but
I forgot.
Trump also has a naval, like, basically surrounded Venezuela with naval ships.
Yeah, that's right. I've been reading about that.
You've been reading about it? Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty wild. He also just designated Maduro a terrorist.
Yes.
So what does it take to get designated? He just has to say it, right? That's it.
Well, I think like the idea, like he said that he is the head of this cartel that's called like Cartel of the Suns or something because it's the military designation on a uniform. But essentially, I think my understanding is that it's a colloquialism that's used in Venezuela to be like that's like someone that's a politician that's sort of made money in a corrupt way. So it would be like
Sure.
saying like the Illuminati is a terrorist organization or something.
Well, it depends on how you feel about the Rock Nation
Right.
brunch,
I mean,
but
yeah.
I think it's a terrorist organization personally.
But I think what he's doing basically for the last like since 9/11, all of the presidents like Obama, Brandon, Trump have all been using the AUMF, the authorization for military force, to just bomb people like at their will without congressional approval.
You're saying because they're the big boss, they can push the button without having to go through the normal channels because there's a bill that allows them to do that.
Yeah, but basically they have to say that someone's a terrorist
I see.
to do that.
So okay. So all
So
they
he's like he's a terrorist. So
and there's nobody to kind of check the paperwork on that. It's sort of like one man's opinion.
yeah, exactly. And so now all of these soldiers have been denied leave for Thanksgiving.
Well, it's a fake holiday. I'm fine with that.
I mean, it's not my favorite.
Hey, 9/11 was a fake attack too.
Damn.
Inside job.
Gobble on that.
Gobble.
Are you okay? So are you returning to your
Are you
home?
coming or are you going?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna see how it. No, I'm here. This is where I'm. What did you guys do before you podcasted? Do you ever hang out and like we call this like a shoot hotel? Like a
Because it's, let me guess, not nice and you have to be there and it's cheap.
you can't open the windows. That's always
Well,
like the most
okay,
annoying
so you're
thing.
but you're saying, I feel like in your business you sort of have to come and go on a whim. You just sort of decide when it's time and buy a flight that day.
The life of a documentarian, I can only imagine.
Well, there was like a really funny when I was working at Vice, I had this bad habit of deciding that on my show we were going to stay in like more interesting places, which of course like all of the sound guys fucking hated because they want like AC and like a gym and
oh yeah, that's
those kind of comforts.
Let's do Afghanistan.
I guess I'm a fucking sound guy then, because that's what I look for in a hotel too.
Really?
Yeah, Chris hates sleeping with like a mosquito
I don't
net
want
and things
interesting.
like that.
I want nice as possible. I want a gold sink. Like, what are you talking
A
about?
gold sink.
I mean, that's it.
Wow.
That escalated. Okay, so he doesn't want to see these local tribes people building a scarf.
So you want to stay?
He wants a tour of the Laura Piana factory.
So you want to stay in a fucking mud hut, and the rest of the crew is like, "Hey, can we get a Hampton Inn?"
the 2 seasons.
No. Well, there was no. Actually, it sounds no. There was one episode that we did in Paris, which was like we never went to places like France, and I decided to take everybody to Hotel Amour.
Sure.
They were really bummed.
I mean, look, Hotel Amour is fun if you're, I would say, in a relationship that started 3 months ago. That's
Okay,
the
could
vibe.
you explain why your crew would not like this hotel for our listeners who don't know what you're talking about, as well as me?
All the rooms are sort of like different and candy colored, and there's like dicks on the carpet, and there's no AC, there's no phone in the room, there's no television.
Yeah, it's
just an anal palace, is what you're saying.
I remember staying there once, and the only way to bathe was in a bathtub that was at the foot of the bed, and you had to stand up and pull the shut. And I was like, I had to tell my now wife, I was like, you got to leave the room. Like, I look like a fucking elephant in here. This is insane. Like, I'm splat.
No, your partner is supposed to bathe you.
I mean, kind of.
That would be amazing.
There's a great scene in your film where that happens. I don't want to step on anything.
That's true. That's true. Oh, you guys watched the movie?
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't.
That's okay.
We'll get into it later. We're doing pleasantries now.
Did you stick your tongue out at me?
No.
You're like, I didn't watch your movie. Like,
No, that's not. I wouldn't.
I didn't watch your movie. He's teasing you. Chris seemingly has become addicted to nicotine toothpicks. Is that what's going on in that little mouth of yours, buddy?
No, I did have one today. I've only had 10 total, so I don't know if I'm addicted yet, but I'm trying to get to get
that
there.
Sounds good. A nicotine toothpick.
It gives you the buzz you need when you're feeling low and you got a podcast to record. You know what I mean?
I tried one of those like.
Zin.
What is that? A Zin? Oh yeah.
For the folks at home, she's sticking her finger into her lip like she's a fish being hooked. How did it feel?
I was with my composer and I was like, "So what do I do?" And he was like, "Just like put it in your mouth and take it out when you think you're gonna throw up."
Great quote out of context.
I did put it in my mouth and I was like, I do feel like I might throw up.
Do you know what the milligram, do you know what the dosage was?
I didn't even know what the name of it was.
Yeah, because there's different, I guess, because it's born in like Sweden and Scandinavia. And so when you go there, they have wild shit, like quadruple what you can get in the States. And you see like a grandmother hitting that.
Really?
Because it's just like what they do. It's very strange. It's very strange because you have to take it out.
I felt like it was going to like burn a hole in my mouth and then I would like drink water and I would be like dribbling.
But is this just like anything else? You just get used to it and it feels good? Like, I mean, Coke doesn't feel good either, but then you're like, well, this is pretty cool.
I think you love it so much you just don't care, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure you build up a little tolerance though.
Oh, yeah.
But what does the stick taste like?
Nothing. It kind of tastes a little bit woody.
The wooden toothpick is a little wood. It's giving wood.
No, I mean, I'm sure you can get like menthol or whatever, but like I'm saying, I think there's one that's like natural and it's just sort of nothing.
Chris isn't chewing on the mojito flavored one. He said, let me get the plain. But this is the time of the year, you know, Thanksgiving, Christmas, where we all switch from our tea tree oil toothpicks to the cinnamon toothpick just to get festive. Is that something that you like to do for the holidays, HBG?
I mean, God, you guys have a real situation. I would love that. I need to get into these sticks. Actually, I did like a close listen of your
last
never had
a toothpick?
Few episodes. I have had a toothpick.
Okay.
I love
It'd
toothpicks.
be so cool if you're like, no, can you explain to me how those work?
Tell me, please.
What are those for exactly? Okay, got it.
Also, like, I have a massive gap in the middle of my mouth, so I don't really get things stuck in it. You know,
that's pick country right there. So you need an XL model, probably.
Yeah, you got to get the GMC Sierra
2x4. Let's do a 4x4.
Back that thing in.
There's a plank like right to the.
Did you ever? Yeah, you have to go to Home Depot to get your toothpicks. Did you ever, when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Was there pressure to close the gap?
Oh yeah.
And you were able to resist that pressure because you knew down the line, you're like, this is going to be hot. People like this.
I don't know.
You said this gap's going to do numbers on Tumblr, Mom. Just chill. Just let it marinate.
I mean, I can't. I can really like squirt across the room with it, which is really exciting.
Okay, but I feel like there could have been an LA orthodontist that was kind of like, hey, this is going to fuck up your breathing or something. I feel like
it wasn't a money issue, of course.
I did have braces, and then I tried to take them off with a fork.
Hold on. You're telling me you retained that gap with braces?
Well, they put braces on, and
reference.
I tried to take them off with a fork, and then my mom was like, found me, you know, and I was like, had taken apart. I took the whole like walk. I'm so bad at doing a podcast because I'm like make weird faces the whole time, so I can't.
No. I mean, okay, so
it's your first
your
time.
Mom caught you.
So I pulled the wire off, and then my mom was like, "Okay, took the fork away and was like, give me a second. She came back and she wrote up like a handwritten contract that said, I tried to give you straight teeth, but you refused. You can't blame me later in life. And then I signed it and she got them taken off.
Wow.
It was great.
That's some of the coolest
Yeah.
parenting I've ever heard. And I'm sure she still has that note in her important papers folder, just in case you act up.
Definitely not.
That's okay. So but was it Gap that you were? Did you just not like the braces though?
I don't know. I think I just like was really into it, but
Yeah, that's good. It's a strong sense of self at a young age. I never had braces, and
You're a nonconformist.
I feel like it was okay, but
let's see your teeth.
No,
All right.
Yeah, that's
straight.
good.
Yeah, you got a little.
I didn't have a cavity
You got
until
some
I was.
leaners on the bottom.
I got some leaners, but I feel like that
those
gives-
are good. Those add character.
Yeah,
Those are
we
hot.
need that. We need that. The fake teeth thing is crazy.
Are you not veneer? Are you not for it?
No, it's insane. Like people's teeth are like purple. And it's like a wall.
Because they're
They're
so
so
white,
white.
they're purple.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's
like when they
crazy.
bleach their hair and they put the purple
like-
stuff in.
It's like a wall. Is it really?
You know what I mean? You're like,
It is a wall. Well, do you think that eventually, like when like breast augmentation first came out,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people had to crawl before they walked, and a lot of people had to have some, unfortunate results because it was early days. But now plastic surgery is so advanced and it's fine. Do you think in like 10 years we're all just going to have veneers? The technology is going to be good. They're not going to look like fucked up white walls. It'll be natural and accepted everywhere.
I don't know, man.
Far out, man.
I'm not really like a future guy.
Okay.
I feel like they're going to be able to age them.
I just like the idea that when they take them off, like they're like sanded down like creepy points, and you look like.
I've never Googled that because I don't want to see it because I think it'll give me the heebie-jeebies.
It looks like a monster.
But do you know what I heard? Some Hollywood goss that
Let's go.
apparently there's like a huge market for people making real looking teeth to go on the purple veneers so that they can look like a person in a movie.
So you're saying I'm an A-list actor. I'm Ryan Gosling. I've got my fillers. I've got my lips plumped. I got my veneers, but I'm in a movie where I'm playing a little bit of a rough and tumble character.
Yeah.
I need some.
Yeah.
So you can have once you have all your teeth sanded down, then you can just swap it out. These are my daily drivers. These are just my Goslings, and then I'm gonna do another thing. So like, and you can have your teeth created for every role. That seems smart, honestly.
It's like when women wear sneakers to work and they keep the Jimmy Choos in their purse and change when they get to the office. It's the teeth version of that.
That's tough.
Wow. That doesn't surprise me at all though, because they are distracting in a Hollywood setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. When people have the really fucked up veneers, it's really hard to really develop a relationship or friendship with them.
You get like a sunburn. You're like,
It also costs $60,000 or something, or maybe more. It's like
Not in Tijuana.
It's expensive.
60 grand? Wow.
Yeah, I think it can be like, I mean, obviously depending on the quality, but I think it's like anything else. If you want the good ones, it's like very, very expensive.
I'm sure down in the DR you can get it for pennies on the dollar.
You could probably find some stuff cheap where you are right now.
Wait, I wanted to mention something, which is that I did like a close listen of your last 2 episodes.
Huh.
Try to, get a sense of the J's.
Sure.
And when I say J's, I mean jokes. And J's, when you were talking about teeth, it reminded me of something really funny that you said at the beginning about like, do you know what it feels like to get head from a forefather or something? And then I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be all right.
What was that I remember
we
this
were
a
talking
little-
about how Diddy
Something about like wooden
because
teeth. or something.
because Diddy
looks
looks,
like
like
Frederick
Frederick Douglass in jail without his access to his salon. And it's clear that he's giving people head in prison, so you're going to look down and be like, damn, it looks like one of our nation's forefathers is breaking me off a little
piece of head. When
little piece of head.
When you repeat that, it sounds even stupider than when I heard it the first time, but I still like it. So it's good.
Yeah.
Well, it was just like I was trying to figure out like where, the Venn diagram of us connected, and it felt
Sure.
like there. And when you said something about like, can you get syphilis from DVDs or something? I was like, all right. These are my kind of jokes.
Yeah, because normally somebody comes on, they're like, yeah, so I didn't listen to your pod, and I listened. yeah, the one with Jarvis Cocker, that was really good. And yeah, so it was awesome. And you're like, so getting head from the forefather and getting syphilis from DVDs, these are my those are my North Stars that I run to.
Exactly.
What's your how hard is your Blu-ray collection hitting, or are you a digital chick?
I got DVDs.
You do have DVDs.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I like DVDs.
Blu-ray is technically a digital medium. Just I don't want to be a nitpicker.
No,
Sorry.
but you know what
Okay.
I mean.
I know
I
what
just
you mean. I know what
I
you
just
mean.
feel like it's so cumbersome, but you don't move them around.
I have
You
like
just
I have like one of those big, ugly, like 90s,
a binder.
Oh, really?
A binder.
a binder. Yeah.
Like a Case
the
Logic.
soft one. Yeah. With the zipper.
So but that's better than the shelf unit on display. That's a little more incel-y, right?
No, yeah, I don't do
Yeah, you're
that.
not
Okay.
you're not an incel with a podcast on the Ringer network.
What's the ringer?
The Ringer is a network of podcasts where guys talk about movies like it's life and death, but they don't work it. They don't.
They're people.
They
They
just
like
talk-
college football, but they do a 3-hour episode about Bloodsport 2 and how sick it was. Or like,
Yeah.
we're gonna debate RoboCop for 4 hours.
What's Bloodsport? I haven't seen that.
Blood? You haven't seen Bloodsport? I mean, I haven't seen it, but I'm aware of it. I mean, I'm very aware of
That
it.
sounds really up my street.
It's a Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's his debut film from 1988, and I think recently I just read something that Trump, when he watches the film, he makes them fast forward only to the fight scenes.
Whoa.
Maybe he likes his body. I don't know.
Great. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Forrest Whitaker's in it.
He likes his body.
He likes his
thi-
body.
Who's to say? I mean, Jean-Claude in 88. You kidding me?
He's a split king.
He is a split king.
Doing that's the new verse. Doing a split is as a man is crazy. It seems like one of the hardest things to train for.
I know. What happens? Can you guys do a split?
No.
Oh, I can barely touch my toes. Are you kidding me?
Really?
No, I can't. I'm joking. But doing a
okay.
split is I don't know any man who can do a split unless
Hunter can.
Where do the balls go?
a Hunter can. My trainer in LA can.
Who's Hunter?
I never thought about where do the balls go, because I'm more flexible than him. Not to flex, but but I definitely cannot do the splits. But I can get probably closer than Chris can, but never close enough to where I had to factor in ball. Hopefully one day I'll have that inconvenience as my limberness continues to grow.
These questions you're asking are just too hard. I can't
I'm
deal
sorry.
with this.
Okay.
Stop putting us on the spot.
Okay.
Okay, you mentioned earlier with the gap in the teeth that you can quote unquote squirt across the room, and I was thinking recently when people ask you, they're like,
Where do the balls go?
when people ask like, what's your like dumb talent or whatever,
Yeah.
I realize that mine is spitting, not tooth gleeking or spraying like how you're talking about.
Gleeking is disgusting.
But gleeking is through the middle teeth. That's what you're talking about.
No, gleeking is like under the tongue.
You push
The
it
amount
out.
of times that I put my hands in my mouth in this conversation is just an abomination.
I thought gleeking was you push the saliva through the middle teeth on the top.
No, it's like you can somehow activate your like spit gland underneath your tongue.
Kind of like a snake in his venom.
You sound
Yeah.
like Diddy in jail. Okay, so you can activate your spit gland.
I used to be able to gleek. I don't know how.
Really?
I think I could gleek too, but now I'm rethinking everything because
Gleek
I
too.
think
Great movie.
I think I had the definition of gleek incorrect.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah, it's gross. How do you activate the gleek though?
If I could explain that,
Okay.
people gleek. You don't teach someone how to gleek. You just do it or you don't.
I don't think people gleek after 8th grade, but I do think they
It's something
do
that
it.
you don't carry on later into your life.
What? Sorry, can we talk about how you discovered that you're really good at spitting?
It was literally probably in the last month when I realized like I'm good at spitting, not only because like when I was a kid, I used to, like being a bored teen or whatever, have like a spitting contest when you're like 10 years old or something.
Guys, podcasting is crazy.
He's closer to 50 than he is 20.
Really?
I just
Okay.
want to be very clear about this discovery.
I'm not saying that I spit all the time as a sport now. I'm saying in this position in my life, I realize that I'm actually quite good at spitting both for distance, but more so for accuracy and precision. I can hit a target all over
Okay,
the
but
place.
not answering the question. Like,
What's the question?
the question was, how did you discover it? Like, what were you spitting at to figure out that you were so great
Ma.
at it?
Which one of your
I
neighbors?
probably just hit another one of my great targets. Like I was in, maybe I'm in LAX and I got a little spit to come out.
Wait. Are you talking about spit like a
I didn't want you to have to say that word, and I apologize. We took you
I know.
there.
I'm sorry. Can you bleep
It's
it?
more.
It's
I
so
will
gross.
gladly beep it. It'll
It's
make our
so
listeners
gross.
fucking horny hearing you
I
bleep
literally
that.
can't believe it came out of my mouth. It was like
It's more just general excess saliva that's built up in my mouth.
You actually kind of blushed when
I
said
didn't like it. I have to be honest. I really didn't like it. And you don't have to apologize
It
because
was
we
really
led you
gross.
there. But just
Okay.
moving forward, let's.
I know. It was a follow-up question. I'm still having trouble with the spitting visually. Sorry. It's like, so you're trying to spit in like a trash can or like, can talk about the targets.
I just washed my hand. I'm washing my hands. I'm in LAX. I got to spit. I can confidently spit and it lands in the drain of the sink, goes down the hole, almost 100% accuracy. Whatever sink I'm in, high, low, big, small, I can spit it straight down into the drain, probably with 100% accuracy.
Okay.
Sorry, control yourself, Hailey. I can tell that you're very.
This is slow down, ladies. I'm single, but this is like I could drop it. I could use gravity, or I could propel.
I've actually. I hate to say this, but we've spent so much time together. I have seen him use gravity, and that I'm now replaying this in my mind. That I have witnessed this. I can't attest to the accuracy.
It doesn't really feel like a party trick, which is sort of the
No,
way
it's
that
not.
you
It's not. It's a
introduced
silent.
it.
It's a silent victory.
Feels like a solo journey, yeah.
It is. It is.
Or like a one-on-one.
Can you juggle, Hailey? What can you do if
Can you juggle?
like as far as a party trick goes? Can you do anything cool?
Well, I can like spit a drink like through my
I don't want to. I don't want your
face.
vodka soda in my nose. I just mean like
drink
if there's anything
soda.
more sanitary.
I can do the cherry stem and not with my tongue like a motherfucker.
Have you ever been able to successfully teach somebody how to do that?
No, it's like
You're touched by God.
Mm-hmm.
You're touched by God.
thank you.
And I'm
Thank you.
I'm jealous. I don't have any skills at all, really. I can't do anything besides balance something, Jason, as you know, on my finger or chin.
No, Chris is a good balancer.
Okay.
I'm quite like give me an umbrella and I will balance it on my pinky finger for upwards of 60 seconds or more.
All right.
Chris is
Buster
simply
Keaton.
built different.
Yeah,
Actually, just maybe 2 weeks ago or less, Chris showed a video of a guy in a grocery store. He picked up a shopping cart off the ground, like, and lifted it over his head, balanced the shopping cart handle on his like chin, and then held the shopping cart above his head. And Chris said, "I feel like I could probably do that."
I think I could. If there was enough pressure on me and I was in an empty Whole Foods, I feel like I could at least go down a single aisle and back, sort of like a farmer's carry.
If you're in like a fantasy factory,
You have like a big head.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Looks like, let's see your chin. Yeah.
It's pretty. It's
It's
feel
a good canvas for
Yeah, it's-
balancing. Yeah.
for what? Loogies?
I don't know. Maybe your spit. Yeah.
chill out.
Sorry, but you guys are.
Y'all two are nasty. This took a nasty little turn.
Sorry.
I'm
This
going to
is-
my room.
Yeah, this is not chic.
Well, speaking of nasty mess, Hailey,
Yeah.
it's a good way to begin speaking about a few scenes in your film. There's, without spoiling what's going on exactly, there's a scene where, let's say there's two people, maybe one person could be out of the other person's league, but she was able to attain him in a sexual manner by exploiting her crush's fetish. And I was thinking, like, if you really have a crush on somebody and you don't really have a chance to ever be with them, try to figure out what their dark sexual fetish is and learn how to exploit that weakness. Only, in a safe way, of course, not in a dark way.
Romance is listening, Jason.
Romance is listening, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Not in a literal sense.
Who the fuck is romance?
I don't know if I would
Is
use
romance in the room?
I don't know if I would use the word exploit in this situation. I feel like it would be.
Well, you haven't seen the scene, though.
Wait, you haven't seen the movie.
But exploit. I mean, that just feels like everybody's got something.
Okay, I'll say it, and I'll bleep it.
Okay. Just so.
So she...
Wait. No, wait. Don't ruin it.
I said I'll bleep it.
Are you going to watch the movie?
Maybe. I have a link. I have to see when it expires.
Wait, I heard that you guys are going to Japan.
I'm going to Japan.
Oh, just you.
Mm.
Well, we can talk about Japan. I just thought maybe it's not as interesting for Jason because he's not going.
I love Japan. I'm not
He's
going.
been, but I've never been before.
Oh, he's been. Okay.
I've never been before, so it's a big deal for me.
I just got back.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that, I think. What was the occasion? Were you working, though, or you were just...
No, my film was in the Tokyo Film Festival. And Jason, that scene really played well.
Oh, really? I mean, I guess down in Japan, they really like certain sexual fetishes, don't they?
It was exciting. There was a lot of men in the audience asking me questions after the Q&A.
But are they allowed to like? Are they allowed to like it? You know what I mean? Or do they
Are they
have to?
allowed to like it? Jesus.
It's not China.
It feels like there's a lot of shame, is what I'm saying, culturally. So maybe some of that stuff, they're not going to jump up and down about it, is all I'm saying.
No, it was pretty fun and loose.
That's good.
This is where tentacle porn was birthed and still strives, Chris. This, whatever was in her
I'm not
film-
I'm not arguing that they're freaks. I'm saying that talking about it and being a freak are two different things.
Right. Enjoying it behind closed doors versus in the Q&A like, oh, excuse me, is it possible if you could shit on me for money? You know, like no one's really, or maybe
Excuse
that's
me,
happening in
my
Japan.
wife won't shit on me. Do you have any tips that you could help me with? Just since we're here. So should I be excited or should I be?
Yeah, it's so great.
I know. I feel
It's
like
it's maybe one of the only places in the world that completely lives up to the expectation.
Well, that's actually big because you're right. I'm usually disappointed with most things.
So this film won. What did it win at Sundance?
It won the Grand Jury Prize.
Damn, bro. GJP. And then did it win anything in Tokyo or not so much?
No.
Okay. Okay, well, fuck those guys. I'm sure you had some great meals, though, right?
No, it was great.
So when is it coming out?
It's coming out December 11th
Okay.
at IFC.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
In IFC in New York.
And then wider in January.
God, I love it. I'm glad you're getting out there before Marty Supreme. That's important.
Smart.
Thank God.
We got to shut these motherfuckers up. So I need this thing to come. I saw today that it's coming out in 70 millimeter in New York and LA before Christmas for the heads. Just for the heads.
Really? Yeah.
Can you, as a filmmaker, can you explain to me why these mouth breathers love 70 millimeters so much? And does it actually change the experience of seeing something? Be honest.
It's 35 times 2, Chris. You're a film guy. You should get this.
I got that. I got the math of it. I just feel like it sounds to me like, sometimes when people are like, this album's not mastered or whatever, and I'm like,
yeah,
I couldn't really tell the difference if you didn't say that to me,
I mean, I'm a real sound guy, I have to say. So for me, if the sound is bad, it's way worse than if, the picture is fantastic. But yeah, it's funny, like during all that one battle after another stuff, people were like, what are you seeing it in? But all these like doinks kept going to see it in VistaVision and it was like jamming the whole time.
VistaVision is tough.
So like, I'd kind of rather see like a movie all the way through.
You're like, I'm here to see it kind of from beginning to end. I don't really care how it gets there.
Yeah.
See if we can show a whole movie without it stopping.
I guess what I'm saying, but when they screen something in 70 millimeter, they often charge more too, correct? To see it that way?
I don't know.
I think perhaps, yeah. I mean, I would say it's the difference between listening to an MP3 versus listening to a CD or a record. Most people, 99% of the people will not be able to tell a difference. And then the people who really appreciate it are able to, but I think literally it's just like the film is twice as big, so the screen size is bigger. So there's just that, that's kind of the main thing.
It looks great when you can see it, but I don't think it should deter you from seeing films in other ways.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same people who are like, get upset when like the new version of the DVD Blu-ray extra has like different color grading and like the tone has shifted from blue to purple and they stepped on Tarantino's warm oranges in digital transfer and shit. You're like, okay, bro,
relax.
Y'all need to touch some grass.
Y'all need to relax. In general,
y'all need to squirt across the room.
Okay,
so
yeah, you wouldn't care.
One thing I noticed after watching, I watched it last night with my wife.
Yeah.
My wife loved it. She was like, "Damn, this movie is fucking sick."
Oh my god, great!
So good job. She usually doesn't.
You loved it less.
I loved it. I loved it, but she really liked it. She liked it more than I did. Let's call it. I'll give it an 8. She gave it a 10. You asked.
Okay.
Sorry. how important do you think it is to have hotties in your film, regardless of the subject matter and what's going on?
I'm just obsessed with people's faces, and I have to stare at their face for so long.
In the edit bay.
Yeah. And if I don't like people's faces, then it makes the job really hard. And I got really lucky with those faces.
Okay.
That's a really cool way to put it. That's a really cool
It's a
way.
poetic way of saying no uggos allowed.
Yeah.
But I noticed, for a film that is dealing with these specific subject matters, I was like, wait a minute. Every person, especially people who have the little kind of cameos, like newscasters and bits and bobs here and there, obviously Callum and everyone else. There's a lot of very attractive people in this film, and I was wondering if that was just luck of the draw or if this was something that you considered more so.
Love beauty. What can I say?
Yeah, sure.
I get it. It makes more people. It also makes more people want to watch it.
But everybody has a really interesting face. Like they're not just like, and there's no like everybody's eyebrows are moving in some fantastic ways.
Are you an eyebrow watcher?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but like a lot of people can't move their eyebrows now.
Jason, she's commenting on the amount of plastic surgery happening in Hollywood that is stopping faces from emoting.
Honestly, I never notice it.
Really?
Me neither. No, I've never even thought about it.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can't. Yeah. But then you can't see like anguish and like.
Are you planning on moving yours at some point in this hour combo? Or?
Yeah, you're talking a lot of shit.
I've been doing like a caterpillar dance with my eyebrows for the last 15 minutes.
Little fishing line.
I'm looking at your forehead, and that shit's looking a little too clean. That's all I'm gonna say. A little too clean.
Forehead looking like veneers.
Yeah, forehead.
Tell them it's not true. That's so fucked up.
For listeners at home, her eyebrows have moved.
Look.
I'm obviously looking up. She's trying to get one of. She got one of them almost gone.
She's performatively moving them for us now to prove that they do in fact work.
No, but I just think it's like such a fucking shame because that's where
Of course,
yeah,
everything comes from. Like that's your fucking. These are sorry. I keep pointing to things.
Without the eyebrows, Jim Carrey would not have a career.
But anything, it's like you can't see like a cry build or like somebody, maybe constipated, for example.
Mm. That's what I pay my $15 to see. So I get it.
Well, come to see Atropia.
I forgot about the constipation story arc.
I
as
think
well.
but do you think this is simply? Obviously vanity is the major factor, but do you think it's because a lot of these people are forced to look at themselves so much that they really can pick apart what the perceived issues are, and then they go correct them to the point where it goes too far?
I don't want to like pathologize the reasons for it, but I just as like a director want to work with people who's got, loose eyebrows.
Sure.
People with a natural malleable face
that
hasn't been frozen with injectables. Got it.
Unless it's like part of the story. But even when it was like part of the story, well, no, never mind.
What do you? Don't talk about Nicole Kidman like that. She's not here to defend herself.
It's true.
One thing that I was noticing about the film, even though it was taking place in 2006-ish,
yeah.
Is that? Mm-hmm. But it also felt as if it was in the not too distant future. So it was. I felt like I was watching something. Like you have created a fictional world and a place, which is basically
no, it's a real place.
Okay, it's a real place, but
yeah.
Okay, sorry. It's a real place. Maybe a lot of people did not know it existed.
Sorry.
But it feels like something. I guess the story involving this place feels like something that could be happening in the future. People who work as actors in these war simulation, theme park training facilities are going to use that as a way to find fame in our not too distant dystopian land.
Yeah.
I'm going to become an actor at this military camp playing an Iraqi mustard gas scientist, and then Channing Tatum's going to come and discover me, and I'm going to be a movie star, and life is good. But it had me thinking like, oh damn, this is what's going to happen in the future. But it was also 20 years ago, so you kind of have that fun little vintage throwback feel to when all of our prime time heyday was 2006ish.
Yeah.
You're younger than us, but I'm sure you were thriving in 2006.
I had my driver's license. That was exciting. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, it's strange to be in Puerto Rico right now because there's an island off of Puerto Rico that they used to use for training. And the Navy was kind of like playing with every bomb they were testing. And Venezuela is just, right in front of us here, and it sits on like an ocean of fucking oil. There's more oil in Venezuela than there is in the whole of the Middle East. And they're basically seemingly trying to like manufacture consent again to go invade a place with an ocean of oil that, maybe is a little bit closer to America. So your gas prices might get lower a little sooner.
It's very convenient.
Save a little time. Let's just, why not?
So we just have to say that they have fentanyl and then they're terrorists.
Exactly.
They're fentanyl terrorists. So we better go in there and take over their country.
Exactly.
And maybe a little oil could come along with it.
It's definitely, prescient. And they also are, so they basically built these. Chris, do you want me to explain this to you?
Sure.
Do you understand what we're talking about? Because it's a little oblique the way that we've been talking.
I understand it enough.
He can get it.
Basically, after 9/11,
there's some context clues.
They built Hollywood set builders were hired to build these Iraqi villages.
You actually explained this to me before.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you've explained this to me before.
At Charlie's wedding?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't remember. I was like, the only thing I remember saying to you was, if someone asks you to have a meeting for breakfast, they're a sex pest.
I'm famously anti. That's Chris time. I don't
breakfast meeting.
But that's what we were talking about. We were like, if you want to have a breakfast meeting, like thou doth protest too much. It's like you are hiding something.
No, 100%. Yep, can't trust that. No deals getting done.
Yeah. But anyway,
the only way I'm not raping you is at breakfast.
But anyway, they built these villages. They were sort of, essentially look like kind of Aladdin sets. And they were mostly Iraq and Afghanistan. And then they've since now been going through like a turnover of Russian and like South China Sea and kind of all of the places
they're able to pivot to our new targets.
But they're all over Southern California. Like LA, you don't think about it, but Southern California is one of the most militarized parts of the entire United States. Like if you drive an hour in any direction, you're going to hit a base.
I've been to Orange County before. I see what's going on.
Yeah,
I see what's going on.
I grew up very close to the naval base and like when
the Pendleton.
No, not Pendleton. Like the naval base in like Long Beach, Seal Beach, kind of.
Oh yeah.
And my brother and I, we used to go like ride BMX bikes with all the cool older kids who would like smoke weed and go like BMXing over there. And you would discover like bunkers and like turrets and World War II.
Why do you think California is such a fertile ground for this?
It was like a target in World War II with Japan. So we had to really boost up that LA coastline because more people, you want to bomb LA more than Eureka or Humboldt or
so the next line of defense after Hawaii,
Salem, Oregon.
Technically, yeah, sure. You might as well make a real dent.
I'm assuming.
Make a real dent.
I'm no Shane Gillis. I don't know all the WW2 stuff.
But it's definitely like, but the set building in particular, obviously there's a real military to Hollywood pipeline.
And it's smart as a independent filmmaker to be like what we want to achieve. If we were to build the sets ourselves, I'm assuming you wouldn't have the budget to do that. So being able to rent out these places that were designed by the people who would make them in Hollywood, if you were to hire them, is it's almost like a peer space, but for a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 set.
The place that we shot at is a movie ranch. And it was built at the same time. It's where they shot like everything from American Sniper to like
Sniper 2.
There's a Marvel movie where somebody's like an arms dealer or something.
You're talking to the wrong Stragets, baby.
I'm talking to the wrong. Yeah.
Me no.
I thought you were gonna help me.
I just like real war. I don't like this play war shit. I'm more of a, you know what I mean?
Real war? You like real war?
Yeah, when the stuff's actually happening.
He's watching
you know what I mean?
Drudge Report. You know, he's checking out CNN. He's not doing this Hollywood bullshit. Okay?
I'm kind of into the new Department of War name.
Department of War.
Because
honestly,
at least they're just like saying what they're doing now. You know, they're like, this is what we're doing.
It sounds like a hardcore band, but it also does level. It just level sets.
It's so wild.
Defense is like, in case something happens, we have a military. Hopefully we'll never have to use it. And they're saying like, we are on the offense.
It's cool because that came and went. I just feel like there's so much stuff happening that is so insane, but it really came and went pretty fast as far as...
It's so insane.
Like, nobody really... It was like, oh shit, that's crazy. And then it was on to the next thing.
Also, I guess Pete Hegseth was like interviewed after Trump designated Maduro a terrorist, and he was like, this opens up a lot of options for us. It's like, it's so insane.
It's so much
they
easier
really
to
just
war.
say the quiet part out loud all the time now, and so you like, it's really difficult because you can't really get mad. I mean, you need to get mad, but it's like, you know, they just hand it to you.
That sort of radical honesty does put people on their heels, I would say, as far as what their response can be, because it is jarring after being lied to for your entire adult life, you know, by these people. So I think it is.
Totally.
I don't think it's on purpose. I don't think they get what they're doing, but I think it works by, you know, accident almost.
Yeah.
There was I noticed a through line. I wanted to ask you if this was an inspiration for you on the film. I kind of felt like I was getting a lot of Wet Hot American Summer, but it was like a Camp Pendleton versus a summer camp.
I was thinking more like Team America World Police, but
I see some of that as well. I think maybe with like the loudspeaker announcement to everyone in the bunks kind of thing, it was really...
Have you ever seen MASH?
I have seen MASH, yeah. They also do that?
You mean the most popular TV show ever made?
No, I mean the movie. Yeah.
I think I must have seen that
MASH.
when I was younger.
Yeah, Robert Altman film.
Sure.
That is full of really, really stupid jokes.
Yeah.
That are wonderful. And so, but he really famously kind of, during the edit, panicked and decided to shoot all these loudspeakers to like make the movie make more sense. And so as I wanted to have a loudspeaker in nod to him.
I need a speaker moment.
Yeah, a speaker moment.
I also liked using the iPod as like a torture device in the film, kind of.
Yeah.
I thought that was really interesting without giving it away as well. But
yeah.
I really like your vision of the kind of the military corporal punishment tactics, you know, we woven into that 2006 era.
Well, all of the things in it are based on my just absolutely demented research. So most of it is real. Like, they really made the families dress up on Thanksgiving. The animatronics that are in there were real animatronics that they used on the base.
Damn.
The first one I went through was at Pendleton, and I was with this squadron of boys going through, and they have, I think the first village that they built was in this old tomato factory, and it's basically like, it's like an escape room or like a haunted house kind of. It's the most goofy.
Hold on. What's a tomato factory?
It's I don't know. That's what they told me was. It's like a big hangar.
Okay, because those are grown outdoors, so I was confused.
Yeah. Well, it's outdoor. It's sort of like
I wasn't sure if it was like a euphemism for something.
Yeah, I thought you were using some military speak. I wasn't
like when
privy
you
to.
describe a boxer who loses a lot, he'd be a tomato can. You know what I mean? Like,
is that real?
Yeah, people like a guy who.
I thought you guys aren't into boxing.
If you get hit and bleed a lot, you can be dubbed a tomato can, a guy who bleeds a lot.
That's a pretty
or a lady, I guess.
That's a pretty fun way to put it.
Oh, a tomato can, yeah.
Yeah, a tomato can.
You have friends that bleed a lot at parties?
I haven't seen someone bleed in a while, if I'm being honest with you.
You got to check out her new film. It's in theaters December 11th.
I'm talking like real life bleeding. When's the last time you've seen like real life?
I was bleeding yesterday. I got a Band-Aid on there right now.
Yeah. Seeing somebody bleed at a party. That's a good question.
Yeah, you got a boo-boo from hanging up Christmas lights. We're talking about like
Little
bleeding.
boo-boo.
Definitely how'd you get that cut, Jason?
Hanging up Christmas lights.
That's right.
Really?
That's right.
Blood is blood.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone, not at a party. Like I've never seen someone just get punched for like mouthing off in my entire life.
What?
I haven't seen someone
Never.
get socked in a while.
Y'all are some bitches. I mean, not you, him.
I just like
I'm sure Haley has seen a lot of people get punched at a
Yeah,
party
I've
working at
definitely
Vice.
Yeah.
I've
Vice.
seen some like scuffling and like a tackle, but I've never seen someone get straight up punched like broken nose at a party.
Really?
That feels like something from a teen movie.
I guess. Yeah.
I went to parties as a teen. That's where the punching happens.
No, good point. Good point. Maybe I'm a pussy.
No. You're not, Chris. You're just hanging out with these Hollywood types too much. Not a lot of punching over at your little W magazine galas and stuff, you know?
I would love to get punched. I definitely deserve it.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Not you.
Squirt kink.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely do deserve it, of course.
That's the kind of blood I like. I was going to ask you, during your Vice heyday, did you ever get taken to Atlantic City to gamble on the helicopter with Shane?
No.
No?
No.
Wow,
No.
that's crazy. I guess that was maybe fellas only.
Yeah, I was a woman, yeah.
Because you seem like somebody who would gamble, I have to say. Not with your life. Not with your
I
life.
like some
just with money.
blackjack. Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't, but it was so funny. Like, I do remember we showed up in Russia and there was a fixer and he was like, it was the first day we landed and we went straight to work. And then that night he was like, so tonight we go to strip club? And I was like, what? He was
Classic
like,
Russian fixer.
and I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, with Shane, like we go to strip club and gamble, and he bought me new shoes.
The paperwork says Vice magazine. There's
and the whole time I was like, you're gonna get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, and we're gonna work. So it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't as fun.
I feel
Different
like a Russian fixer would be able to burn it at both ends if anyone could. But I guess it's smarter to get a nice sleep before a 5 a.m. wake up.
Yeah, we were just like in Siberia, I mean, we drank. It wasn't like,
Sure.
I'm not a narc. It was just like,
Hey, you're cool. We get it.
I was like, I don't have money to give you to gamble and pay for your strippers.
Oh, I see. It was supposed to be you. Oh, I understand. You were going to be paying for it, so you were less interested.
I think there was sort of like this feeling of like, we all get to.
More fun when Shane is there.
I just didn't spend time with him. Like, I just think he wasn't very interested in what I was doing.
But I feel like your show was pretty popular, though. It was like well liked, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like, he didn't say this, but there would be meetings where they'd be like, you know what the problem with the show is? There's too many women working on it.
Sure.
It was like that kind of thing where you're like, okay.
You're saying not just in front of the camera, but also behind the camera.
Yeah, I don't know. They just didn't want to like. We had our own kind of little island, and we kept to ourselves and stuff.
Which is probably that's probably for the best.
I had also like come from the Paris Review, which was like
not Vice.
Yeah, and everybody would make fun of me at Vice for like dressing up for work.
Yeah, I guess that must be a very stark difference of switching from, because you were editor-ish.
I was
at Paris Review.
I
what
was
was it?
head of advertising and promotions, and then advisory editor.
Advisory editor. That's right. Okay, so going from there, Paris Review. I've been to a couple of their parties. We all know the vibe, a very literary, well-educated kind of Ivy League-y vibe. And then going over the bridge to the Vice.
I mean, they were both like 5 o'clock somewhere places.
Right.
I was gonna say. I think there's maybe more in common.
No, there was, but it was just like
one's Beefeater, one's PBR. But yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does cocaine. That's the thing. That's a good through line.
Both would let you smoke indoors, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah, there was a lot of smoking. Yeah. There was a lot of smoking.
Maybe more indoor smoking at a Paris Review party than
but
a Vice party.
when you say when you say dress up, do you just mean wear like normal clothes?
Yeah, and they would all like make fun of me, or they would be leaving work and they would be like, "What are you still doing here?" And I'm like, "Making a show."
Yeah, like
This is so hard.
And they're like, yeah, but Grimes is playing at the Union Pool. What the fuck is wrong with you? We gotta go.
Yeah.
it's happy hour though. The oysters are really cheap.
Yeah, we gotta go to Pies and Thighs, bro.
And then you're like, all the fancy snacks are gone, and you're like, something's happening.
Oh.
The fancy snack disappearing act is the writing on the wall for any funded company.
Yeah.
I feel like when the stump
We go
town,
from Essentia's gone, Dasani's in.
that's funny. When the kind bars are in, it's time to go. It's time to let me look at
Oh, oats and honey. Okay, I'm gonna start looking around for a new job.
This is worse than flying
There's,
coach.
like,
I gotta look for a new job.
Nutri-Grain crumbs everywhere. Or no, what is those ones that are everywhere? Nature Valley.
Nature Valley.
That's what he was saying. Yeah. What flavor is it? Oats and honey.
I'll always love an oats
You
and honey.
take a bite and it's just like detritus all over you.
They do taste good though. They really do taste good.
It's
I
like
have
you
to
just
say.
like it's like drywall.
Yeah, but also, I mean, as somebody who's a good spitter, I think you probably have enough good mouth control. I feel like I can eat an oats and honey, in a silent, surgical way to avoid any crumb detritus all over the place.
It's enough about my mouth control, Jason.
I'm talking about my mouth.
I can't believe the publicist is also listening to this whole thing. They're gonna be like, "This sounds like porn. Like this is horrible."
Are you trying
can't talk
to sell
anyone
movie
anymore.
tickets or not, Bab?
Yes,
this is what happens.
Yes,
Yeah,
please,
literally.
Please go see my movie. I'm really good at spitting.
With all right, so with a movie like this, what do you consider a success? Like just getting it done is sort of the success, or where's your kind of gauge?
Well, I've never done this before.
So finishing is a success in its own right.
Making it is insane. We shot the movie in 19 days, which is like maybe it means nothing to you, but like
That's short.
Marty Supreme is probably like 75.
I don't ever want to hear about Marty Supreme again, but I'll allow it in this. I'll allow it in this case.
Just as an example, we made it independently. We played at Sundance. We won, which was great. And then people were kind of afraid of the movie. They thought it was too political.
You're saying after you won and people were like paying attention, they were like, "Oh, I like this, but I can't give you any money because it's too political."
Yeah. And then we found a very brave, wonderful distributor to put it out. And so now it's going to come out and, it's up to the people.
Sure, but I guess what is the eventual goal after it comes out in theaters? That it goes somewhere so it's easier to watch?
I just want it to be in theaters so people go see it.
Sure, sure.
Oh, fuck. I'm getting a note. It's December 12th, but there's...
Okay.
but December 11th is like a sneak peek. I guess I'm not supposed to ruin the surprise.
Well, this is a sneak peek audience. Many of the people in attendance already listened to the pod, so it's fine.
They're sneaky.
But I mean, I guess Chris, like what Chris was saying, he wrote something a few weeks ago about how everyone is a little too obsessed with the box office budgets versus
I mean people, but the point, people outside of people that don't do it for a living,
people who don't work in the just a random guy on Instagram who is like, the budget for After the Hunt was $80 million and we grossed 9.3 worldwide and we haven't factored in China yet, blah, blah,
right. Well, we made the movie very cheaply and I'm really proud of it, and the movie rocks and it's super weird and I love it. And
so who wrote, so you said independently made.
Yeah.
Does that mean you came out of pocket?
No.
Okay.
I have
we have a
financiers. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
But yeah, I mean, independent film in America is it's a graveyard. It's a graveyard.
A labor of love.
No, I'm just really excited. I think when I was in Japan, a Japanese friend saw it and she said to me,
"Do the voice?
This is not like anything I've ever seen."
Yeah.
For me, that's a success.
I agree. It is like something I've never seen, and it's a storyline. Like when you're watching it, and as soon as I realized what was happening, I was like, "Oh, this is a very fun idea for a movie." I'm just curious to see how this idea plays out, because it's rare where you're like, this is a movie about something that I've never heard of before and I'm interested in it, versus like, oh, this is a cool obtuse project look on, blah blah blah. Yes, it's novel and new, but I don't really care how it ends. I was very curious to see how your film ended, which to me is a benchmark of any good film. You have to care about what happens.
Chris is now asleep.
Chris said movie?
Where I don't watch movies. I mean, to be honest with you, I just don't watch movies.
So you wrote about box office, but you don't watch movies? That's so nerdy.
Yeah, because people won't shut up about it. That's the problem.
He wrote about the nerdiness of the people who don't work in the biz.
This is true about any sort of art form, is that because we have access to all the data, people can't help themselves in analyzing the data when it has sort of no effect on them. Is what.
And also the stan culture of like, I don't like Sabrina Carpenter, so when one of her shows doesn't sell out in Des Moines, and I pulled up the Ticketmaster report, and or like, oh, this Hailey's new film is pulling up, and I go to the AMC website and look, it's not even halfway sold out yet on opening, like that kind of shit, where it's like y'all really need to get a life.
Like money Schadenfreude.
Yeah, I just don't.
That's pretty lame. I mean, I think it's, for me, like the joy of doing this is when people see the movie and have a nice time.
Yeah. Well, that's what it should be about for everything. That's the whole point. Is like, if you like it, then it was a success.
Yeah.
I think we need to unfry people's brains, because before, just a movie being good and enjoyable and liking it was enough, and now we need data and information to form our opinions about something. So what is the point of seeing something if it wasn't a financial success? And I think a lot of people have that thought, and I think that
everything that I've ever loved was not a financial success.
Good, yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean,
I can't go that far, but it's like with music, it's crazy because you can go
because
on
you
Spotify.
Love Transformers.
Yeah, I have. That's the only Blu-ray I have, so it's funny.
Bro, John Waters is her Transformers. Okay, she's kind of a different chick.
I'm so funky.
Yeah.
I love Starship Troopers.
Okay.
That
is a little funky though.
I love Verhoeven.
What are you drinking, by the way?
It's the worst idea to drink while we're doing this. I'm really sorry.
No, what is it?
It's called a Colosso, and it has this actually like Jean-Claude Van Damme looking guy on it.
That guy's kind of hot.
It's a coconut water with pulp.
Yeah.
You got a Chad coconut water.
I know, and I'm really sorry because it has these like
chunks.
Small pieces.
You're chewing on those little boba.
I know, this is so gross. I'm sorry.
Do you think it's a possibility that we could get maybe spit one of those little coconut pulp chunks through the teeth?
Wow.
She's been thinking about that the whole time and just holding back. Mm-hmm. She's been holding back. And I appreciate your restraint. It shows growth. It shows growth.
It's really hard for me. I can feel the publicist like sending another note being like, do not spit.
How would you rate that drink? Because I like pulp in my coconut water.
Yeah.
How would you rate it out of 10?
I love drinks. I love drinks with weird things in them.
Very Trumpian of you to say that.
I love drinks. I love drinks with things in them.
I have the best drinks.
It's a tremendous beverage.
Tremendous drinks. Everybody says my drinks are wonderful. You know what?
Is there sugar added to that, Hailey?
Yes, that's the only sad part. I know.
Wow.
Come back to the mainland where the harmless harvest flows like wine.
Look, this one also has something in it.
Oh, so you're just going to the store and buying whatever freaky shit you can find.
Yeah.
They have regular water there you can drink.
Wait, also look what I got. This kind of like Pedialyte Gatorade.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that.
You like this?
You have a twisted. You're like a hungover chick at brunch right now. The amount of drunk. You got a coffee?
I love drinks.
Do you have a coffee too?
No, it's like kind of late.
Okay, so you have 3 drinks. Is that? Is there another one you're hiding from us, or you got 3?
I think that's all I have.
Okay.
Did you know that pina colada was invented here?
No.
Wow.
I wish I had one right now.
That would be so fun.
Okay, well you can go You can go get a pina colada as soon as we finish. I'm sure you have some work to do, but you could kind of have a nightcap. I'm sure.
Bang out a couple emails. Hit the airport hotel bar.
So you don't know how much longer you're going to be there.
Yeah, I'm sort of deciding whether to stay for Thanksgiving or not. They also celebrate Thanksgiving here because it's America.
Yeah.
But also it sort of feels like that's the time Trump would do some funny business, when people are distracted.
So you're trying to be there for the funny business, and you're just kind of having to wait it out and feel it emotionally.
You don't want to be around for a Turkey Day Venezuelan bombing.
There is a Thanksgiving massacre in my movie, actually.
This is too. Do you want to die? Like, what's the vibe here? I don't understand.
No. I haven't decided whether I'm going to stay for Thanksgiving and go back to New York.
But the way you're talking about it is you want to see some shit go down, is what it sounds like to me.
No. I was saying, should I try to leave before or stay?
Should you flee before?
Yeah.
You are maybe
but not
unable
flee.
to flee.
I mean, it doesn't.
Do you have
seem
any?
that dire.
Did you get any oil, or are you good? You don't have any oil.
Oh, I have a big purse full of oil. I swam to Venezuela and sucked up some oil.
I was able to put a lot of oil in this one Miu Miu bag I brought. And
exactly.
It's gonna be fine. I'll be able to get it back over.
It's gonna be fine. I'll
be able to get it through security at the airport.
Well, Hailey,
all right.
Oil baron and independent filmmaker, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. The new film is out December 12th if you're a regular civilian.
December 12th.
December 11th if you're cool and live in LA or New York and get invited to
New York, just New York, LA in January.
Okay, beautiful. And the film is called Atropia, which is based on a fictional country that exists in real life.
Yeah.
And I like the flag colors too.
Thanks.
You didn't really create the flag.
I didn't create the flag of Atropia?
I don't think so.
Which one are you talking about? The one online? Or the one in the movie?
The one online.
Which one are you talking about?
Well, because for some reason the art department couldn't clear the one online. It was copyrighted.
So you did actually create it then.
So we did make one. Yeah,
flag stuff is notoriously tough. I uploaded a flag.
Oh,
JPEG
this is a nice flag. You got this tatted on you? This would be a nice tat for you on your upper arm.
I don't have any tats. I'm not a loser.
No, women shouldn't have tats. That's
okay.
fine.
That's all the time we have for you, Hailey.
Oh wait, you have lots of tats.
Men can do stuff because the page, etc. We've been given the right to look stupid.
I agree.
Great flag though.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I'll tell you about some.
She's gonna give you the Japan download as soon as we log off.
Send me your list. Send me your list. Where are the best pancakes? Where are the best pancakes?
This is my Osaka.
All right, I'm gonna go find some oil. Thanks, guys.
If you don't bring me back a little vial of oil, you're in fucking trouble.
Right.
You're allowed up to 2.7 ounces of oil in your carry-on. Okay, don't forget that, Hailey.
Yeah, dump out your skincare and fill it up with some fucking oil. Okay, we got to figure this out.
Oh God.
Okay. Konnichiwa.
This is a disaster.
Okay, we'll see you on Spotify tomorrow. Bye.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, bitch.
That's right.
This is happening. The first day of your rest of your life.
Oh God.
Happy Thanksgiving. Get ready for a bunch of followers you don't want.
No.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna post a picture of Charles Manson. That's how I like to get them out.
Okay.
Bye.